mentor. What does it called? A mastermind mentor. And one of the things we say that don't connect with somebody without experience. So the person must have some level of experience. He must have a system that you can actually copy, because systems and structure is very good in business. Without systems and structure, there is no future. So one of the things the person can teach you is millionaire skills, like problem solving skills. What is it? Problem solving skills. Every entrepreneur is solving a problem. So you cannot tell me, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to be a businessman. What are the problems you intend to solve? What are the value you need to create? Because human being was not created to work for money. We are created to create value. We are created to create value. We are made to make things. We are designed to dominate a designated domain. Of course, to be in charge. Tell your neighbor, I'm in charge. He or she also teach you leadership skill, because you can explain. Tire. We know today that everything rises and falls on leadership. People management skill. That once you want to make money, you must actually relate and connect with people. So you must know how to open up your heart for people excesses, because human beings always have excesses. And then number 4, emotional intelligence skill. This emotional intelligence skill is one of the most powerful skills a lot of people neglect. Everybody teach us how to work, how to do tailoring, carpentry. They don't teach us what life is, how to live with human being, how to understand that emotions need to be managed. Emotion needs to be controlled. And these are all the skills you need, self-awareness skill to go out there and build people. Tell not people. Your job is to build a team. Tell not team. Even Jesus Christ came to build a team, 12 of them. And of course, every organization, company, they built a team, organization, a community, whether it's a Christian community, business community, entrepreneurs community, a business family. Tell not business family. You can see that until you live for something bigger, until you live for significance, until you live for succession, you might be struggling ignorantly every day, because you will now find that fulfillment you want. So this relationship is called significant relationship. It's called a transformational relationship. What else is called? Transformational relationship. Whereby you transform your life and transform the lives of people, and then you leave the world a better place. It's one of the best way to earn a fortune. Turn of fortune. One of the best ways to earn residual income. Turn of residual income. So you can say there are 2 factors here that really matters here. Of course, and Zika assist the ideal woman. Look, I need light right now. Thank you so much. So one of the two, there are 2 factors here. One of them is external. We have 2 factors. The one outside of you, outside of your control, is called contributing factor. What did I say? So those factors can slow you down, they can delay you, but they can never stop you. What stops men from succeeding is what is happening inside of you. It's called determining factor. What does it called? So those determining factors are the major factors that actually help men to succeed. So there are 2 factors embedded in us. We have the positive and the negative factor. So we have the, of course, the winner and the loser inside of us. So those positive factors, the winner inside of us is courage to take action, discipline to follow the process, faith, vitality, fidelity, determination, commitment, dedication. These are the factors that help men succeed. What stops men from succeeding are the negative factors. Of course, the loser, which is doubt, fear, anxiety, anger, bitterness, resentment. These are the factors that actually stop men from succeeding in life. So you are the most important factor. Turn to your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, you are the most important factor. Turn to your neighbor, I am the most important factor. So we always encourage us. Wealth does not exceed personal development. Cry and pray from now to tomorrow. We know the day you stop growing, you start dying. We know. Yesterday I was telling them about a guy I know in Uyo here. This young man, he's one of the guys that was really, we're actually doing business with at my early days of starting this business. So the guy made so much money. I remember in Uyo, he bought over 10 properties in Uyo, houses and cars and everything. 3 years after, of course, immediately, because he made money from this thing called MMM. He made tons of millions of this MMM, more than 50 million naira from this MMM, plenty money. He was buying property then. So, and I was advising him, see, there is no structure, there is no system in this sponsor scheme. He said, no worry, life is sweet, life is sweet. It didn't take quite long. The MMM crashed, and of course, last month or so, we were having a program at Beach Hotel when the guy came. He has sold all the properties, sold all his cars, practically shaking, because if you don't pass through a process, you cannot be transformed, you'll be reformed. No process, no sustainability. No process, no, of course, you can never manage the outcome. Turn outcome. So it's better to follow through the process. Turn process. Don't cut corners, because if you look for shortcut, you end up cutting your life short. So the most important thing is that you should be able to, the purpose of wealth is for transfer. As you create wealth, you need to transfer. So beside this topic today is the part 3, the nature of work. The nature of work. The nature of work. Today should be part 3 of this. Part 3 of this. So And then we have the subtopic here which says the purpose of job. I think I will do that today. The purpose of job. The purpose of job. So your job has a purpose. So we discuss that. So in case you are working and then you are doing your own business, you have our 7 outline context for the concept. Context for the concept, okay? Number 2, outline, and then we also have here the difference between job and work. The difference between job and work. Between job and work. So we've done so much about there. So the next thing here is that the path of the just, they have to shine brighter, the path of the just. Okay. Number 4 here, we have here the purpose of job. Please also go here today. The purpose of job. The purpose of job. Okay. Number 5 here, we talk about the power of the work. The power of the work. Okay. Number 6 here, we look at the nature of the work. The nature of the work. And the last one here, we now look at the people of the work. The people of the work. Okay. It's fine. So looking at it, we have some revision here that if actually we were created in the image and likeness of God, that means God actually created us to create. And let me just do that with more revision. That number 1, God created us to create, and God made us to make, because He made us to make, and then He actually what again? Design to develop a big domain. So God created us to design to develop a unique domain. So we're designed to develop a unique domain. So that is what we are designed to do. So you are not developing any domain, you are not developing yourself. So you are not, we said about that we are masterpiece of the Almighty God and a piece of the master. That means you are piece of the master. So we are Genesis, God told us about himself, how he materializes his thoughts, how he has limitless capacity to create, how he actually manifests his intentions using his words, and actually he created us to be like him. And we said that we are the image of God, natural, we are the likeness of God. It must come through training. So man is a reflection of God, and because we are made in the image and likeness of God, so you cannot see the likeness of God physiologically, biologically, aspect of man, in terms of height, skin color, in terms of facial expression, but you only see the likeness of God in man. In our appetite to create is insatiable. In our capacity to create is limitless. So fundamentally, we are to reflect God. So you're not reflecting God, that means you are cheating your future, because we are God's masterpiece, a piece of the master. We discussed that so much. Mr. Fantastic, assist us here. So we need your help right now. Thank you so much. God made us created us so that He actually formed us out of the dust and breathed into us, into this container, so that we became a living being, a spirit being, of course, so that we can actually carry the DNA of God to create things like He does. And we can see that everything that we use today, your shoe, your clothes, your chair, everything, the phone, is man's creation for man. So none of us is here on earth by accident, not by incident, not by coincidence, but by God's intention, strategic planning, deliberate expression of God in infinite intelligence to release us at this point in time to be present in this age so that God can manifest his intention. So we discussed so much, and we said that why are many people struggling is because they've left the place where God designed for them, and they actually operated in another man's realm, whereby we gave an example of a fish. Fish can be very, very relevant and very, very powerful in his domain, water. Once you remove fish in the water and say, climb a tree, like monkey, that don't happen. Once you carry bird now out of his domain, take him to the water and tell him, please swim like the fish, the guy will start struggling. So we need to recognize and realize that in our designated field of potential, fortune, and favor, we need to tap into God's kind of prosperity, provision, abundance, and so on and so forth. So we say that until you have a psychological shift and linguistics today, what to think and what to say about your career, you have to move thinking of your career to a calling, profession to a purpose, job to a duty, work to being a worship, like the place of service to God. You have to, of course, working life to life work. Until you do that, you will not realize that you are working for God, you are working with God, you are working in God. God is working in you because you do God's work. So our true work, sincerely, is our assignment, purpose, destiny, calling, mission. So you don't to discover it. You don't decide. You discover as you go, as you grow, and as you give. So we went trying to describe the difference between job and work. That job is what you are paid to do, while work is what you are made to do. Job is an employment. Work is a deployment. So you are deployed from divinity. So we may be born empty. I mean, we may be born naked, but we are not born empty. So all of us were embedded with giftings, ideas, talents from the supreme being to come to this world. So you are yet to discover it, develop it, and deploy it. So we went out to discover that your job is your role, while your work is your revelation. Your job is physical. Your work is spiritual. Your job is natural. Your work is supernatural. Your job has wages and salary, and there's a cap and a glass ceiling, while your work has a reward in this life and life to come. And I believe we'll go for reward than wages and salary. You know, you're going to go for reward, shall I? So we are deployed, sent, equipped, and designated for a designated territory for a specific purpose. So you become dangerous when you align. When you align your job to God's work, when you align and see God in everything you do. So we went that is called the path of the just, that as you go, as you grow, and as you give. So we stopped yesterday by telling us something very interesting. Because sometimes your high desire can push you in the path. Sometimes circumstances can push you in the path. Sometimes situations. Sometimes it's persecution. Sometimes rejection. Sometimes insult. Sometimes somebody has to sabotage you, criticize you, because they don't want to enter your path willingly. So life situation will arrange, because God will always have in the end what He wanted in the beginning. So God, whatever God wants in the end, He will always get it. Whatever God wants in the beginning, He will get it in the end. So if you don't want to move there, the circumstances will move you. So God will put you on the path. So as you go on your path of your destiny, you discover the purpose of your path is to make and mold you, shape and fashion you, correct and perfect you. So don't judge your journey in terms of what you get. Judge your journey in terms of who you become. So who you become in the process is more important than things you get. Some people became armed robber in the process. Some people became prostitute. Some people became kidnapper. Some people become professor. Some people become a doctor. Some people become a businessman. Some people become entrepreneur. So who did you become at the end of the day? That is the most important thing. So if you never become the ultimate, powerful, stronger version of yourself, you just waste your youthful age. You just waste your time. So the worst thing is to go and work for money, because money is a bad master and a very loyal slave and a servant. So let the purpose of coming should not be to work. It should be for contribution, because life is about contribution. Tell no contribution. Contribution will make you become the best person, the best person, because as you give from your talents, from your giftings, you become more and more. I'm going to discuss that. Part of the thing we discussed today. We discussed that the purpose of your path is to manifest, is manifestation of the better, ultimate, stronger version of who you are. Your path gives you expression. Your path gives you experience and education that you couldn't get outside your path. So your destiny is discovered as you go, and also as you grow and as you give. So let's write this one down, because we are still here on the path of the just. So we are not done there, because yesterday time was behind us, so we have to stop somewhere. So we continue from there, from today, still on the path of the just. So I need you to write a few statements before I go to the purpose of your job, because you need to know the purpose. You know why? When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. You surely and definitely abuse it. So write this one down to conclude, try and conclude this part. You don't just go into your assignment, but you have to grow. You don't just go into your assignment, you have to grow into your assignment. So the purpose why God created you, you don't just go, you have to grow. You don't just go into your assignment, you have to grow. So it's not something that God showed me before I start. He start and I will show you. We discussed that yesterday. You don't just go into your assignment, you equally have to grow into your assignment. So you grow. You know something, you jump. Anything that jumps up, come down. Anything that grows up, stays up. So the path of growth is very important on your journey of becoming wealthy, on the journey of creating generational wealth to your third and fourth generation, to the point of becoming significant in your space, that even when you leave this world, 500 years, 1,000 years, 2,000 years, 5,000, they will still be talking about you. Like they talk about men like Nelson Mandela, talk about men that create and make impact. This was a guy that was in the presidency control and came out and win politics. What a man, what a thought pattern. See, thought are things. The thought behind your action is more important than your action himself. So before you go to say, I want the nature of my work on earth, I want the purpose of my job, before I say, I want to create impact, I want to be a millionaire, you must have some thought pattern that is well arranged. So as you go there, in order to get there, you have to grow there. So don't write this one down, but I say, as you go there, in order to get there, you have to grow there. Write this one down on your notes. Your destiny is equally discovered. Your destiny is equally discovered as you give. Because on this path, your destiny is equally discovered as you give. Because on this path, that has four things. On this part that has 4 things, your destiny is equally discovered as you give your ideas, your talents, your contribution, a piece of yours to this world. Your destiny is equally discovered. Your purpose, your assignment is equally discovered as you give. On this part that has 4 things, that has, you just put that has, number 1, height and low. You have height and low. Height and low. You have height and low. Twist and turn. Twist. Twist and turn. So number 3, on this part I have height and low, twist and turn, victory and defeat. On this part I have victory and defeat. So number 4, on this part I have success and failure. So we keep saying that failure is not the opposite of success. So you can see your destiny is equally discovered as you give, because on this part there's a height and low, there's twist and turn, there's victory and defeat, there's success and failure, etc. So there are a lot of things that happen in the path. So like we keep saying, everybody is passing through something. Federal government is passing through something. President is passing through something. Governor is passing through something. Your father, your mother is passing. Your neighbor is passing through something. Kikeman is passing through something. You yourself, you are passing through something. How are we sure? The Bible says, when you pass through the water, I will be with you. When you pass through the fire, I will be with you. So that means you will surely. It didn't say if you pass. No, it's that all of us must pass from pit to pinnacle. You must pass through the process. From Egypt to the promised land, you must pass through wilderness. You must pass through a process. So the intention of the process is to shape you, is to correct you, is to make you become educated, is to teach you lessons. So that is why when you are passing the process, you pick your pen and paper and journal your journey. Document things so that you can teach them and package them. Those your experiences can be packaged. That's how we make money, packaging our experiences. So the part of the path is growing you through the process. Don't write it down, but listen to me. He's making you into the person that can survive the success to significant, that can come out of your assignment. It can come and become a perfect person for your assignment, your destiny, and the work you are created to do. Write this one down on your note. Fulfilling your true work and your assignment is going to make you both successful and generational significant. Fulfilling your true work and your assignment is going to make you both successful and generational significant in the area of your great. Okay, let's stop the face. Fulfilling your true work and your significance is going to make you both successful and generational significant. Fulfilling your true work will make you both successful and generational significant. Full stop. So when you fulfill the real purpose why God created your destiny, your purpose, your assignment, fulfilling your true work will make you both successful and generational significant. Full stop. The arena of greatness is not a safe place. The arena of greatness is not a safe place. It's usually dangerous because new levels come with new devils. The arena of greatness you are aiming to be, the arena of greatness is not a safe place. It's actually dangerous because new levels come with new devil. The arena of greatness is not a safe place. The arena of greatness is not a safe place. It's actually dangerous because new levels come with new devils. Every new height you desire, every new level you desire, it comes with a new competence. The arena of greatness. Okay, I think, please let me call Mr. Erasmus or something. I sent him to get me something. Please, thank you so much. Mr. Sika, help me call Mr. Erasmus to let me get me something. I sent him on the first question, okay? So I said the arena of greatness is not a safe place. It's usually dangerous because new levels come with new devils. Full stop. So that place you say, I want to become the governor. Okay, that place comes with new devil. I want to become a father. Father who comes with new devil. From everybody. Sometimes it may not be your father-in-law, your mother-in-law. So it can be your father-in-law. Sometimes relations. Sometimes it could be neighbors. Because once you're a family man, one room is not enough for you anymore. So you never get another room. So before you know, you start having neighbors. It pushes you to these things you will never think or imagine. Your children will grow and have lesson teachers and classroom teachers and friends. New devils will start coming. So you see, every point of life you want to grow. So you want to go to university, you come with new devil. From the university, you're going to meet new set of people, new lecturers. Some of them, they do gogoro. Some they doing kai use and brush mouth for money. Some of them, they know the correct. And all of those devils. So every new levels come with a new devil. So you must overcome them. So the arena of greatness are full of sharks, serpents, scorpion. There are dangerous actors that are playing there in that field. So you think that those criticism, rejection have that you have experienced at this level is bad. Okay, wait until you grow into the purpose and the destiny that God had ordained you. You see the real criticism, real rejection, real wahala. Now there you go see him. You know, you don't understand when somebody has made up his mind to destroy everything you do. That anything you plant, they will come in the night like the devil, the thief, to uproot all the things you planted. To tell you that if you don't have this emotional intelligence, you will just explode. I want to tell you one funny experience, you know. I think last week somebody came to my office, you know, attended our presentation, was so excited. The woman was so excited, she jumped into the project immediately. She even paid 210,000 now to subscribe for one of our packages and all of that. And as she was going down, somebody would stand downstairs and call her and say, you see this young man, talk, scatter me, rubbish me, finish. And then the woman came back the following day to the class and after the section. So she came to my office and said, do you have issue with people? I told him, once you want to be at the top, you always be the topic. The woman smiled at me. As I have topics, people are talking about me. He said, yes, yesterday somebody discouraged me and he have to come back today to confirm whether what he heard yesterday, see what he's going to hear today. I said, when he came today, what he heard is even much more. So he said that if this young man is a devil, let him stay with the devil. This one better. This one a better devil. Imagine that. So if I want to go and confront the person now and start talking, why do you say bad thing about me? Okay, you have successfully reduced yourself to that person's level. So you ignore certain things. Say no, ignore. Just ignore it. One time you see them, just greet them and pass. Not to go and also, what do you say about me? Go and talk. You are wasting precious time. I tell people, don't bother about arguing with, don't even, the only thing you argue is to make the subject matter more better so everybody can learn. If you don't want to learn, leave him alone. Because if you win argument, you still lose. You've lost your time, you lost your energy, you lost everything. So you win, you lose, you lose, you lose. So what's in it? Don't select your battles. Once you begin to understand your destiny and assignment, there are so many battles you will not fight. Number one, you will not begin to destroy yourself by people's opinion. People's opinion don't pay your bills. Yes or yes? Number two, you will not bother about who like you, who doesn't like you. Because you have found the purpose of what you are created for. Your life is to contribute. Your life is to be the head and not the tail. Your life is supposed to be a value. You also add value to anybody that meets you. So that when somebody meets you today and somebody say bad thing about, when he meets you again, he meets you at a new level. Turn on a new level. Yeah. Because you have overcome that devil that is there. So that's why I keep telling us, purpose of mentorship is to increase your competence and character. Turn on competent. Turn on character. Character in terms of performance and moral. Turn on morals. Some of us, you want to always prove your points. As a leader, you need to learn how to listen more. Turn on listen more. That is why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Sometimes listen and listen and listen because you have a lot to know the intents of people's mind. So like I said, the devil is real and he's using people and situation in order to derail you from your destiny. The devil is real. The part is critical for making you into the person that can survive your own success, that can survive your own arena of greatness, that can stand tall in the face of adversity. So if you are not strong, okay, you end up wasting time with people that they want to waste your time. They know that you are living this morning to come and learn and become more, that you're going to become a better person. So they start quarrel. That quarrel is to make you to miss millionaire school. They start quarrel with you in the morning. And you did not know this is devil manifesting, because anything that comes on your path of destiny is called distraction. They're not distraction. If you give devil your attention, devil has gotten your intention, because where attention is, intention also follows. Yes or yes? If Eve did not give devil attention, that woman may not have been deceived. He gave the wrong person attention. Tell your neighbor, don't give a wrong person your attention. Most of us are where we are today because you listen to a negative person that tells you you know go work. And you know one thing about negative people, they always discourage any good thing that comes from you. And they will not tell you to do anything. No, Mr. Fantastic, please get it for me. Thank you so much. The negative person will not tell you to do anything. Anything he will not tell you. He only tell you don't do. But okay, I don't do. Which one should I do? Nothing. Now that you have been struggling from January to June, life has been very unfair. No hope, no direction. You wake up in the morning, nowhere to go. Now you have somewhere to go and become better. They start telling you, don't worry. In Jonathan is brainwashing. Okay, if somebody head is not washed and the person is struggling, now they want to wash your head to become a millionaire. May they wash and wear well. Yes or yes? Yes. October, we are traveling outside the country for a 2 weeks vacation. Now, All your life you have not been brainwashed. So you have not traveled. Now they want to brainwash you to travel. Is it a bad thing? You never buy land, be house, become landlord. Now they want to wash your head to be a landlord. Is it a bad thing? The person don't day. Car you no get. Life hard. They won't brainwash you, make you buy car, buy and make money. Okay, give that head well. Make them wash them well with high jig. Make them. I don't understand. Now some person don't advise me when I start the day. It's so fun. Forget about those guys. They can motivate and inspire. That motivational speaker. They are washing head. I tell them, say, Baba, if you don't go, I didn't for face me and face you that time for Unizik Junction for that's a Pactonia Hotel, close to back of Pactonia. Now they leave that time. I tell them, since me I leave you face me and face you. My brain they never wash up. Me I no fit come up for face me and face you. Now they won't wash the head. Make I come up for face me and say make they no wash up. Baba, make your own day. I want make them wash my own head. Okay, the brain where they wash, it clean. You know clean now? Oh, keep your dirty brain. Enjoy your dirty brain. After all, clothes where they they need to wash clothes where they Oh, what is it? Car where they need to wash them. Bed where they you don't need to wash. So what is wrong with washing head? They say that they wash person's head. You know the thing is that some people are so I don't understand. That's why you don't spend your time arguing with negative people because there's no need. Don't argue with them. In the process of becoming the ultimate version of yourself, in discovering your destiny, that you need to serve people, you need to give, you need to offer. Like Joseph had an opportunity to serve his own people with his gift. Even though he was in the prison, he was serving. In Potiphar's house, he was serving. He served the butler and the baker in the prison. The act of service was necessary, needed components for his future. Resurrection, elevation, repositioning, and rebranding. Write this one on your note. As you go, you have to practice generosity. As you go, you have to practice generosity. As you go into your destiny, as you begin to take daily action to add value to you, you have to practice generosity. Please, when I mean generosity, I don't mean you to carry your shoe, your car, and give to poor people because your soul will come and say, mentor say, make I practice generosity. You don't give poor people physical things first. Give them mental thing. Generosity is to give them information. Tell them information. Generosity, practice that one thing. No money, no knowledge. Give somebody knowledge before you give him money. Because if you give money without knowledge, you're going to create a hole in your pocket. If you give money with knowledge, you're going to create a room in your pocket. So before you give somebody money, give him knowledge. Tell knowledge. Before you give person money, give him Christ. Tell not Christ. If the person not accept Christ, why you want to accept the money now? You don't need the money. You don't need the money because our business is God-faced success, not a godless success. So you don't accept God. Forget about the other one. Yes or yes? Yes. See, don't become Jehovah El Shaddai. Jehovah El Shaddai is a great provider. When you want Jehovah El Shaddai, you shall die. God is the God of all flesh. You are not the God of all flesh. Don't go kill yourself there. Every time you want to be the God of all flesh. Now then your wahala starts. Everybody want to become a Messiah. Tell no Messiah. Tell your neighbor you are not going to carry the sins of the world. Tell no neighbor. You are not made to carry the sins of the world. Some of you want to carry the sins of the world. The one which Jesus Christ do, is they okay? They know, is they okay? I want for you. That one day now. Okay, the one when you die, the blood where you shed. When I don't receive the salvation finish. People don't finish the salvation finish. Now you won't go become another savior. They won't go kneel on the cross. See, please. Two poor men can never help themselves. What did I say? Two poor men can never help themselves. Whoever cannot help themselves. Save yourself first. Okay, we are traveling as we come out to that. When we enter flight, one announcement they will give you say, please, in case of that, the first man will come out. Please put your own first before your neighbor's own. First, then not first. Yes. Okay, the best gift to give to a poor man is to succeed. If you don't succeed, you are still a failure. So, oh my God, even you will succeed, take heed. Because he that stands should take heed, lest he fall. So, still, as he stands, so see the whole thing for you. See, no matter what you give to a poor man, and you don't give them something that change their mindset, okay, you have given them nothing. In fact, the more you give a poor man no physical thing, you disable his capacity to think. So you make him not to think again. You refuse to think because you know, say, you are the one the next Messiah. And you have been giving. Okay, stop and start giving something different. Maybe you need something. Because if all of us wake up with intention, I need to add value, I need to contribute. So as you go, you have to practice generosity. As you want to save people along the way, as you grow, you need to add value. So don't just sit back and wait and say, well, when I discover my purpose, I will give 100%. No, give 100%, and every opportunity will get you along the way. Hey, write this one down on your note. To every person that is in need along the way, he needs Christ first. He needs knowledge before he can give him more of physical things, so that you don't give without knowledge. So give him Christ, give him knowledge. If you don't know how to give him Christ, send him to church. Let pastor do that. That's how we like church. I like pastors. Let them do the deliverance. Me, I know they. Let them fight with the devil and the demon. Pastor made them say, deliver them from demon, bring them to us. Yes or yes? Yes, sir. Take a poor man to church. Tell your neighbor. Take a poor man to church. When they deliver him, bring him to us. Some people need to be mentally, spiritually delivered before they can work on their mind. Because that devil will not allow them to hear word. You know, there was a day when somebody came to my program. I was so excited, I think 5 people to work with that day. Immediately I was about calling. Call enter from his phone. He went out before he came around select finish. See, the devil, some people's life don't ever let them to succeed. So sometimes let them go to church, receive salvation, and come back to us. You see, your journey will be easy. If not, you're fighting with demon. You give him an assignment, you say, you know they do. Give him 2 minutes, you say, you know they do. You know they hear something. You know one thing about poor men? Poor men are like China phone. They don't ever obey instruction. That's how you know somebody is a poor person. You know, the same between poor and broke. Today is not the day. Let's continue. Are you with me? Yes, sir. So don't write this one down, but listen to me. I said, every person in need along the way, to your neighbor who is bleeding, dying on the road of Jericho, you have to be the best time is to live a life of contribution, a life of addition. So your destiny is discovered not while you wait, but while you read books, while you attend classes, while you grow and give. So your path is going to get better, brighter, and brighter unto the perfect day. This way I'm supposed to go today. Let's start for today's topic. It's called the purpose of your job. Let me give it to you so that you know that anything that you do that gives you money, job, business, anything, it has a purpose. So if you're not taking time to discover it, I'm going to discover it for you today. So you can take it home. Please, everybody must write it. You must write. You need a journal. You need a pen and a paper to write this. You need a pen and a note to write this, because some things are taught, some things are caught. So you can't be in this kind of a class and we are sharing ideas, values, and you are sitting down and observing. See, if you don't participate in the process, you cannot be transformed. So participation is more important. So I'm going to give you 7 of them. I'm going to give 7 of them. Now I'll give you the notes. And okay, write this down. A believer entrepreneur should never work for money. Instead, should work for this 9 of them. If you're a believer entrepreneur, don't work for money. Instead, work for the following. Number 1, giving. Number 2, growing. Number 3, a believer entrepreneur should not work for money. Instead, should work for the following. Positioning. Number 4, influence. A believer entrepreneur should not work for money. Instead, should work for the following. Number 5, impact. Number 6, access. Number 7, agencies. Number 8, relationships. Number 9, experience. Number 10, knowledge. And so on. So for them, just drop there. A believer entrepreneur should not work for money. He should work for the following. Work for experience, work for knowledge, work for relationship, work for capacity building, work for ability, work to grow yourself, work to give, work to grow. These are the things you need to work for. I'll give you a long note. I'll take them one by one. I'll give you a note. I'll explain all of them. So a believer entrepreneur, businessman should not work for money. You should work for the following, because money is a bad master. So you work for the following, money follow. You should work for value. You should work for value. You are not meant to work for money. You are meant to work for value creation. Work for value. Work for impact. Work for knowledge. Work to grow a community. Work to build. Work to establish. You don't work for money. Money just follow your work. Money follows value. Money follows what you do. You shouldn't be waking up in the morning. I'm going to give a long note so that you understand very well. A believer entrepreneur should not work for money. Instead, should work for the following: for giving, growing, position, influence, impact, access, agency, relationship, experience, knowledge, value, plenty. They're the things you should work for, not for money. I'll give you a note, like I said. When I say your job is not your true work, I don't mean your job it has no purpose. Because the fact is that you will discover your true work as you go, as you grow and you give. Your work or whatever you do professionally actually serves a purpose. So if you have a business, a job, you're a president, you're a founder, you're a CEO of a company, as you are working in it, you are working on it. So you should also work for, as you work for being paid, change it and start working for a purpose. It is important that you don't confuse it with your true work. It could be your business, your job is a means, is not a means, it's not a means to an end, but it's a means to it could be that your business, your job is a means to an end, not an end in itself. So it doesn't mean that your job should be where it's supposed to end. So you should have a higher purpose. Write this one on your notes before I explain all of them. Write this one on your note. You must have a higher purpose for your job or work or business. You should have a higher purpose for your job, command, work, or business. You should have a higher purpose for your job, for your work, for your life, for your business life, or entrepreneurial life. You should have a higher purpose for your job, your work, for your life, for your business life, and a higher purpose. I'm going to give you some of them. You should have a higher purpose. There should be a higher reason, something bigger, something generational, something gigantic, something edific, something bigger than you can think or imagine. There should be a higher purpose for your job, for your work, for your life, for your business life, for your entrepreneurial life, etc. Why is this important? Even if you've not written anything today, please write this one down. It is spiritual that gives meaning to the material. It is spiritual that gives meaning to the material. It is spiritual that gives meaning to the material. Spiritual give meaning to the material. And material give expression to the spiritual. And material gives an expression to the spiritual. So material gives expression to the spiritual. So spiritual gives meaning to the material. Material gives expression to the spiritual. I'm going to explain to you, don't worry. So spiritual give meaning to the material. Material give expression to the spiritual. What I'm trying to say, it is heaven that give meaning to the earth, and earth give expression to the heaven. That means why we are on earth is to let the kingdom come. Is that it is heaven. You can see put it like this. So let me understand. Let me put this arrangement of thought in your brain. So I want to have fulfillment. I put the heaven gives meaning to the earth. The heaven gives meaning to the earth. And the earth gives expression to the heaven. And the earth gives expression to the heaven. So how you know that heaven go better? Now the thing we don't see for this world. Now it is if Dubai fine like this, if Bahamas fine like that, how much more heaven? So you can imagine how you look like when you have this meaning. So it simply means that if your business and your job has no spiritual meaning, then it is no longer an expression of heaven on earth. Write this down. It simply means if your business, your job has no spiritual meaning at all, it simply means that if your business or job has no spiritual meaning, it's just some money, salary, now they work for. It simply means that if your business or job has no spiritual meaning, then it is no longer an expression of heaven on earth. It simply means that if your job or business has no spiritual meaning, then it's no longer expression of heaven on earth. It simply means that if your job or business has no spiritual meaning, that means it is no longer an expression of heaven on earth. It's simply serving money as opposed to serving God. Full stop. It simply means that if your job or business has no spiritual meaning, it is no longer an expression of heaven on earth. It's full stop. It's serving money as opposed to serving God. That means if the purpose of doing something is just to make money, that means it's not it. You cannot have that fulfillment you want. You can have achievement but no fulfillment. You can have a profession but not, of course, a purpose. You can have a career but not a calling, because the purpose of doing that thing is just to make money. So it simply means that if your business or your job has no spiritual meaning, then it's no longer an expression of heaven on earth. Full stop. It simply means you are serving money, mammon, not as opposed to serving God. So what am I trying to say today in one of the things I'm going to give you, that the purpose of your job is not for living, it's not for food, it's to serve God. So if you miss it, when I mean God, it means that your life is also impact life, because as you do to this one, you are doing it to the Heavenly Father. So if it's not helping someone to become better, the purpose of doing that thing and just money, now you just want, you don't send anything, that means you missed it at all. And when you missed it, okay, you will not have fulfillment, you will not fulfill purpose, you will not fulfill destiny. You can see that making money, but their life is empty. One man came to my office yesterday, one of the biggest honorable in town. I was talking to him, plenty talk, but the man said something that struck my heart. He said, there's a project I'm working on right now, and then the person that ought to put there, he lacked content. That the guy, he can see him very expressive, but the guy lacks substance. They don't feel it. But whenever he comes around people like us, that he felt the impact of content. He felt the impact of rivers of living water that Christ told us, that when he comes into us, he will give us, he will feed us, out of our belly will flow rivers of living waters. That means your words are empowering, your life is empowering, your presence is empowering, your presence, in fact, everything around you is full of energy, energy. Remember, money is energy, success energy, significant energy. And energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form to what? Another. So, do you know job? Don't write this one down. Okay, write this, no problem. I said the purpose of your job is not a living or put food on the table, but a service unto God. So, until you begin to do business in a way that pleases God, and God first, okay, you will not have fulfillment. And I really want that fulfillment to happen, because money is coming. Plenty money is coming. So we must put thoughts before the money enters your hand, because money actually makes you who you are. Money is neutral. Yeah, a good man will make you good. Bad man will make you bad. So you have to be good and be on the path of your process of success in life. Money will make you shine and become better. So write this one down. Your job or business should be God first and not a godless business or job. Your job or business should be God first and not a godless business or job. Okay? To listen to me, because my time is fast spent. Listen to me. The more you give, let me the first one. Hey, I cleaned it. The first one I talk about giving. Okay, the more you give your gift from your capacity, from your talent, that is the more you grow. Give makes your path shines brighter and brighter until a brighter day. So use every opportunity to serve people at every levels and capacity you find them. The next one is as we work for growing and experience that teaches us new skill, new knowledge, new system. Go to work, go to job, not to get paid, but to learn and grow. I am growing in service because it is critical to receiving down the road of my success. So you must give from your talent, from your idea, from your gifting to the community, to people you meet. You have to give because it's part of it's critical for you to receive on your path down the road. The purpose of job is for strategic positioning. So God wants you to be an agent in any system you find yourself. You must be God representative in any system that He planted you, so that He positioned you for His purpose. I say you should not write this because it's already 9 o'clock. But I need to finish this 1, 2, 3, 4 lines so that we can go to something very important tomorrow. Okay, write this one down. I am also working to increase my influence in my field of positioning. I'm also working to increase my influence in my field of position. So anywhere you find yourself, you have to become the best ultimate version of yourself. So that's why you increase your influence. And remember, you cannot influence anybody, anything except to impact. So impactation goes before influence. So you must add value before you influence. I'm working to increase my influence in my place of positioning, in my field of endeavor, my field of purpose. So you're supposed to impact before you influence. That's it. Without impactation, it's not influence. And leadership is about influence. They're not influence. I'm working to impact my presence in any field I find myself. I'm working so that I can have access as agent of the kingdom in the human race. So our job, our business should have a higher purpose and a spiritual meaning and expression. So what you should do should express divinity, because he lives in you and greater is he that lives in you. So your job is for a purpose, for you to use it and be an agent, to use it and glorify God, to use it and impact, to use it and add value. If you are not working for that reason, if you are not doing job for that reason, that means you are actually missing it. It's a godless success. It's just for money, and money is a bad master. So as people go out to become entrepreneurs, why people treat people, why people don't help people, because they don't do it as if they're doing to God. If you need to treat human being as if it's God, that's if God is here now, how will you treat the person? The result will be different. Because to make a better place, to leave the world better than we leave the world, we must have a mindset of value addition. Value addition. We must have a mindset that everywhere you find yourself is to contribute. Contribute. You must have the mindset that I am created to create. Created to create. I am made to make. Make to make. I am designed. Designed to develop a unique domain. Domain. So if you need to work with this mindset, you finally realize that you are a creator and you must create. So walk up today, walk up to two people, tell them, three of them, I would like you to attend our millionaire school. I would like to work with you. I would like us to grow together. Financially, we must learn millionaire skill. Emotionally, we must grow ourselves. We must grow ourselves in our capacity. We become the ultimate person. Money actually follows value. Money does not go to people that need money. Money only goes to those that create value. Those that solves a problem. Those that solves a problem, solve problems in society. Because money is a slave of value. What did I say? Money is a slave of value. Look at your life. Anything you have that is valuable to you, use money to buy it. Your shoe, your clothes. So when people pray, God give me money, God give me money, they don't understand, because this is a shadow. Shadow. This is a shadow. This is a shadow. This is the main object. You know, as you look yourself, the sun is coming here. This is a shadow. So once you shift the object, the shadow moves. So you want to move your financial life, move your value, increase your value. And what is value? Anything that is useful to someone else other than you is called value. Value. So they have something. Once you know more than 1% than somebody, you are qualified to teach him that 1%. 1%. Don't say I don't know too much. The one we've gathered today, find somebody and transfer. See, everybody is copying in this life. Just copy the right cards. Everything a copy. Copy the right cards. Just copy and add your own. Copy and add your own and improve. That's what makes a difference. So add your own uniqueness to the process. So tomorrow I'll start here, the power of the work. So I need to claim this one today. So I'll do the power of the work. So you have to understand that there are powers that backs you once you embark on this journey. What do you think? God, why am I on earth? Why did you create me? What are the things you gifted me with? What are my talents? But talent is a gift. Either you have it or you don't have it. But anything skill can be learned. Learn. Tailoring skill, communication skill, selling skill, any skill can be learned. So everything can be learned. So today, I want to leave you with this, because I know those of you that are watching us online, please don't get involved in a business without a mentor. You know why? Mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stands on the shoulder of mentors will see far. See you tomorrow. See you at the top, and God bless you. Really good. For the rest of us here, please, before we take contributions, because we always want to know that we are not talking to chairs and table, that we are talking to human beings. So because of that, we'd like to get some feedbacks from us. And please, I want to say this: if you are still watching me, go on YouTube.